Hi guys, I hope you're having a great start to your week. In this video, I'm going to be doing a channeled message from your person. There are 3 groups to choose from. Group 1 is the Grape, Agate. Group 2 is the Black Tourmaline. And Group 3 is the Tiger's Eye. So if you want to take a moment to center, focus on your breathing, and feel whichever group, maybe multiple groups or perhaps all of the groups that you're most drawn to. I'll give you a minute to make your selection and then we'll get right into it. And there are timestamps in the description box of the video for each group if you'd like to jump ahead. And up next is a close-up photo of the crystals to help you better make your selection. Hi, Group 1. You chose the Grape Agate. So I'm going to start with some tarot and use these as the framework for the channeling, and then I will dive into the deeper energies surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we, and then I'll follow that up with some standalone message cards and close the reading out with some initials. Okay, we have the 3 of Pentacles, the Sun, the 8 of Swords, the Moon, 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, and Strength. You are my motivation behind so many things these days. I am making the tough decision to finally draw the line about things that have been long overdue to be looked at and held in a place of honesty within myself, so that I can clear the path for a better me to step forward into the light, because I want to present you not with a work in progress kind of person, but somebody who has actually begun to follow through on plans laid in place, to course correct upon my errors and to capitalize upon my strengths. I see you as my destiny, and even though our road has been long and winding with one another, I keep circling back around to you as the essence behind every heartbeat of mine, so that even in the loneliest hour I know that I am never truly alone in this world, because I have glanced even just momentarily upon the face of love, which then has determined choices that I have made to move through the versions of me that felt undeserving of such purity from another person, so that I can ease into a place of being able to receive you without the instinct to put up walls and shut myself away from your light. You have helped me more than you know by choosing yourself again and again. Thank you for not tolerating for a life for us that would have been less than satisfactory to who we are as souls. Some inner intuitive knowing in you presented me with a level of authenticity that was both magnetic and challenging. And I need you to understand that although we have had our rough patches with one another, I understand now from this bird's eye perspective that we have always been shaping and changing one another through the process of cutting through the illusions and how we have held ourselves back from going for everything we have ever wanted. And the idea now of reunion with you, of coming together and having it be permanent, finally, fills me with a sense of anticipation that is nourishing on the days when the world around me is distracted with its own busyness, and it is only me, my wounds, and my potential as the company that I am keeping. I have made some changes that I think will surprise you, and I am keeping them quietly within, because when we next are in direct contact with one another, I want you to see that I am not just approaching you with empty promises, leading you on a wild goose chase where you would be tempted to open your heart to me, and then stuck standing trying to navigate through the lesson of the experience as I ran in the other direction. I understand now that I have put you through some things that were very unfair, and I hope that you can understand that my intention was always to love you properly. But I needed to be humbled. I needed to see how far the actuality of me was in need of growth and maturation in order to embody that vision of forever that I saw within your eyes the first time we came into contact with one another. I have pushed you away. I have tried to pull you in closer. I have surrendered to this connection, and now I lead. I need you to trust me in this next chapter of our experience with one another, to do what you must in order to create equilibrium for yourself, and know that I support you in all ways in that capacity. I see you as my hero because you are somebody who has always led with love. No matter how many times the world has disappointed you and you've needed to fall back and tend to your own woundedness, you rise brighter than ever, even in the times where you feel that it is taking all of your energy to simply hold yourself in place. I have been studying you. You are my muse and my inspiration, and this has determined the ways in which I am becoming more loud with who I truly am. I want us to come together and have that happily ever after in a storybook sense, and it feels that although it was not something that happened at that first sparkle of connection that has led us through to the essence of an idea of two people meeting and never again being apart, the fact that we have come and gone from one another's lives on so many occasions only makes that idea of that fairy tale, when it becomes permanent between the two of us, all the more enticing. You have awakened my inner child. You have educated me on how to hold this aspect of myself close while I am in the body of an adult trying their best to navigate the world and changing times. I find reassurance and strength in the ways in which you seek out moments for joy just for the sake of it. This is also helping me not to wait around for blessings to come to me, but to seek to make merriment any way that I can, which offsets the pressure of knowing that I am moving upward upon a mountain that has been in my way and that I felt was very daunting, but is instead simply the journey home to you, and so it makes this climb all the more rewarding. Thank you so much for living as your authentic self, for being the template and the blueprint by which I come to understand many parts of me that others have found to be unfathomable or troublesome. You are helping me to embrace all of myself, to see my flaws as part of my perfection and my beauty, and I am so excited to begin a life with you, finally and permanently. So, those are your messages. Let's see what else your person wants you to know. Okay, and we have, don't think because we don't talk, I don't want you, because I do. I love you. I'm protecting this connection. I've been feeling your presence around me. I was in denial. I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. I'm so attracted to you, you don't know what you do to me. I do pray about us. I've thought about living together. And I've been receiving your telepathic messages. So these initials can be a first, middle, or last name, or can spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. P, B, A, C, K, N, U, V, O, J, C, U, T, M, D, and Y. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer those through my Etsy shop, and there's a link to that in the description box of the video. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well. Hi, Group 2. You chose the black tourmaline. So I'm going to start with some tarot and use these as the framework for the channeling, and then I will dive into the deeper energy surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we, and then I'll follow that up with some standalone message cards and close the reading out with some initials. Okay, we have the Hanged Man, the Hierophant, the Magician, the Chariot, Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, the Emperor, the Devil, Page of Cups, and the Two of Swords. You make me feel like $1,000,000, and every time I spend even just a few minutes with you, I am able to look at my to-do list, both on a mundane, emotional, and spiritual level, with a lot more sense of motivation, that I am actually able to make quantum leaps forward towards my bigger goals than is usually the case when I am alone, because I get tangled up in the energy of overperfection. So in this way, I can say thank you for bringing me back to the reality that it is important to focus on one step in front of the other, rather than being overwhelmed with all that there is to do. You have inspired me to start to allow myself to believe that good things are possible for me, because I am the luckiest person in the world, because I have you. I stood in my way for so long because my generous nature became my fault. I cheered others on, did what I could to hold space or uplift them, and watched many of the dreams that I had had previously simply evaporate because it was too little too late when it came time for me to prioritize myself and pursuing what I had wanted for so long. I am trying at this point in time to pour all that generosity of love that I instinctually give out to those that are hurting and in need back into myself, because you have taught me that we must first shape our internal reality in order to experience the beauty that we want corresponding in the world outside. You have guided me to higher principles as far as love and regard for self is concerned, and I am seeing the true colors of many people in my life in a new way. There were people whose opinions I put at the forefront of my life that had determined my conduct towards you in the past. Many of these people I have been able to bring up to a place of enlightenment where they are seeing you, they are seeing me, and they are seeing our connection with fresh eyes. And so the support and encouragement that they have given in the past is changing for the better. There are other people who are facing the blunt truth that they were merely obstacles thwarting true love actualized here on planet Earth at this time. And so those individuals are being removed from my life in a way that they will never trouble us again further. I don't want to bring distress to you. I don't want to make you have to hold in your resentment and frustration because of the company that I am keeping that in some sort of way would impact how comfortable you feel at casual gatherings and family occasions. I am being selective with the way in which I design my life and world moving forward. I want to start something beautiful with you. I want to begin by becoming so familiar with who we each are as people that the idea of secrecy is a word that no longer exists within our lexicon. You are somebody who has encouraged me to pull out all the stops in order to be what I have always known myself to be. I am motivated to pursue things as far as my career and finances that I had thought might have been things that were best saved for another day or a later point in time. You have brought me to the realization that all we have is now, and this is what has helped me to begin the long process of allowing the world to see me as I am, no matter what anyone thinks or what the response to that might be. I am seeing the values that you have in an entirely different way and recognizing that your uniqueness and quirkiness is just the kind of shade of beautiful that I need in order to paint my very regular existence into something vivid and worth living for. There are many things that I wish to experience with you, ways in which I want to see the world through your eyes, because you carry both wisdom and the visioning of a child, and so in this way I am able to look through certain obstacles and blocks in my perception that had kept me only entertaining the surface and refusing to accept the core truth of how certain things, people, and situation felt to me and my instincts deep inside. Thank you for holding space for me during this time where I am confronting many of my fears embodied. Thank you for helping me to come into a place of relaxing and to understand nothing ominous is occurring. It is all a process of coming through that darkness into the light, that all is well and good as it should be, because I have created that vibration inside of myself. And so beyond that, nothing can penetrate or upset my reality. You are somebody who I look at as a teacher in love, and I look forward to the time when we will explore the way in which the unique blend of our chemistry and life experience generates something by way of a unique experience and expression of love and relationship, which I feel will be a teachable moment for many people in our lives who have been waiting and longing for a true love story to arise through the gene pool for quite some time. There is so much that I have to share with you, so much that I want to say, so much that I want to create with you, that I am forcing myself to seek out ways in order to ground myself into the present. At times I thought of you as a distraction. Now I am filled with that anticipation and that sense of excitement because I know that the moment is approaching when I can finally present a better face to you. You are everything to me. You are everything I have ever wanted and needed wrapped up in one person. And I thank you for being yourself because it helps me to hold myself totally as well. So those are your messages. Let's see what else your person wants you to know. Okay, we have I do pray about us. I'm being subliminal with how I feel about you. Give me a chance. Just know I'm obsessed with you. I was in denial. I've been manifesting our connection. This whole twin flame stuff scares me sometimes. I don't know how to express my love to you, so I keep it inside. I have an offer for you. I miss being intimate with you. So these initials can be a first, middle, or last name, or can spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. Got X, Y, L, A, K, G, R, U, P, N, O, Y, D, Q, O, S, and J. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer those through my Etsy shop, and there's a link to that in the description box of the video. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well. Hi, Group 3. Chose the tiger's eye. So I'm going to start with some tarot and use these as the framework for the channeling, and then I will dive into the deeper energies surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we, and then I'll follow that up with some standalone message cards and close the reading out with some initials. Okay, we have the World, the Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, Temperance, King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Magician. I was dreaming too small about what love would be like, and then you walked into my life and blew open the doors on my perception. And it has taken me a while to be able to move through this process of wrestling and pushing away my feelings, coming into a place of surrendering where I know that I want nothing else but to remove the obstacles between the two of us so that only the light of love shines through. I hate that I have pushed you away, and I know that there are people in your life who are holding me to task, not only to make a good first impression upon you, but also so that they will release their protectiveness around you and will allow me to come and claim you for my own, not so that we run away with one another and push away the people that we love most, but so that we can blend in and become an even greater family unit than we have been up to this point in time. You are everything that I desire in a partner and in a person, and it feels as if I am looking at my own reflection in a beautifully different and yet intricately similar mirror every time we are near to one another. Other people have noticed that the energy of the room seems to shift for the better, even when we are in a common space and not interacting. I have been asked by people on many occasions what is going on between the two of us, and this has made me defensive because it felt like I was being seen for my authentic self, and that my mask and the secret feelings that I hold for you were simply out on display despite my best efforts to try and remain cool, calm, and collected in your presence, even though everything within me vibrates and I feel like I am simply a cloud of butterflies every time that you are near. I want to stand beside you in the light of truth and to let others know that yes, there is a powerful connection between us, that this is no ordinary love. This is the definition of a soulmate, the perfect complement of another person, both in their wholeness and in all that is fractured. And yet I struggle to find the words to tell you that I am ready to let you in fully and to become part of your reality in totality. There are many things that I have thought about as far as possible ways that I could come towards you and redeem myself for all of the times that I got your hopes up only to let you down. I am keeping my distance at the moment because I want our point of reunion to be something spectacular. I know that I am trying to make this out to be a matter of fireworks and wine and roses, when really it just needs to be a simple and quiet occasion between the two of us. I feel as if I will simply melt and become a river of tears when I next see you. That is the intensity with which I am holding both desire and truth inside of me towards you. You have awakened a softer aspect of me that I had kept hidden away for the world for safekeeping. It feels that it is safe to be seen not just in my boldness, but also in the times where I am confused and don't know what to do. I trust in your guidance. I trust in your leadership ability above all else. You are an angel that walks this earth, and it helps me to understand that I am the same way. I don't care what other people think about our dynamic, about the way in which we choose to be individually and the life that we create with one another. And I am no longer interested in denying my feelings for you to please the egos of others or to serve different agendas that I have set up within myself, ways in which I thought I needed to fine-tune and perfect and become a certain version in order to be a safe person for you to love. I am stripping away all of the scars that have been left upon me by people in my life that never should have had access to my reality to begin with. I am coming to understand how I was programmed to hate myself by people who couldn't even understand love if it slapped them in the face. And so I am trying to return back to that place of innocence, that point within me that knows exactly what is true and what is right for me as an individual. My compass needle keeps pointing towards you. It's harder and harder for me to hold back, to stay on the outskirts of your reality when the energy is so potent between us, when I can read your mind and you can read mine as well, when the only thing that remains to happen is that I look upon you and speak out loud. You are a treasure. You're unlike anyone I have ever known, and that fact is helping me to value myself more. I'm setting better boundaries. I'm prioritizing our future rather than concerning myself so much with chasing ghosts from the past. There is so much of the world for us to experience with one another, and it begins just between you and me. I don't want to rush through your own process of coming to terms with what has happened between the two of us. I will approach you slowly and give you time in order to come into a place of relaxing into trust, so that you know I am not here to waste your time or inflict more emotional damage upon you than I have already stupidly done, but that I am coming forth in the energy of lucidity, ready to show you that I understand love is something which is earned and proven. It is an action word, and the only struggle involved in that concept are the ones which we make for ourselves. Thank you so much for being so brilliant and open with your light and with who you are, because even while I am a spectator in the shadows that you can sense but cannot yet touch or talk to, I have been keeping a very close eye on you, and you have influenced me to glow and to grow within this place where I am distant from you, and yet nothing stands between the two of us. Thank you for helping me understand that love is simply a bridge between you and me. So, those are your messages. Let's see what else your person wants you to know. And we have the thought of explaining myself and apologizing scares me. I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. I act happy, but I'm not. I want to reconcile with you. Give me a chance. I've been having dreams of you. I'm not used to a connection like this, so I run. I've looked into tarot readings. I was in denial. Just know I'm obsessed with you. And I'm so attracted to you, you don't know what you do to me. So these initials can be a first, middle, or last name, or can spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. Got H, R, B, Y, N, M, Q, I, G, O, Z, D, M, P, J, F, and U. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer those through my Etsy shop, and there's a link to that in the description box of the video. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channel letters. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.